Hi, everybody. My name is Lauren Cobb, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I want to talk to you all about me, just so you can get to know me, my journey of where I was, and how I got to where I am today. So, as you saw by the title of the video, you saw that I said that I changed career paths again. So I went to school in undergrad back in 2011, and I had every intention on going to medical school. That didn't happen. I got my degree in nutritional science and I planned on taking the MCAT. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this will be good. I can go to med school. And then eventually my goal was to become a doctor. I was thinking about either becoming a pediatrician or an OBGYN. But then I got to the MCAT, and the MCAT absolutely took me out. I was nervous. I was scared, to say the least. And that test is one of the hardest tests you will ever have to take if you ever have to take it. Okay. So um, I ended up going through the process of taking the MCAT, and I passed with a score that was literally right under the average. Y'all, I was devastated, but I was still determined at that point. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do this because this is really something that I want for myself. So I was studying to take it again. And I said, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And it was at that point when I decided to quit. I said, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth the stress, the headache. So let me pivot to something else that might be a little bit better for me. So I still knew I wanted to go to school to get like some type of graduate degree or something, but I didn't know what it was going to be for. And I asked my mom one day, what did she think I should go into? And we were having a conversation, and I just kept telling her, I think I might want to go into therapy, like becoming a therapist, because I feel like I'm good at giving advice and I'm good at listening. And for those people who are out there who are considering getting into that field, that is not the reason you should do it. Therapy is definitely not about giving advice. So let's squash that myth right now. Um, Therapy is all about really helping your clients to discover what it is about them that they want to work on. It's all about them and their goals. It's really got nothing to do with you. You are the facilitator. Okay. So I ended up going to graduate school and I got my master's in counseling, which was amazing. My cohort, my classmates were wonderful. I had amazing professors. I had a great support staff, but my internship was interesting. I may get into that another day, but it was interesting. Nonetheless, I graduated, I got the degree, and became a therapist. So I think I worked in the field for about maybe 2 years. Yeah, it had to have been 2 years. And I was working in fields that were either similar to therapist, or I was actually doing like case management work, which was fine, but it didn't pay a whole lot. And my last job, it just wasn't cutting it for me. I could do another story time about that later, but to make a long story short, it was um, it was uncomfortable. I felt unsafe, and I knew that I needed to get out of there. So I ended up making another transition, and this was not the way I wanted things to go. But I made another transition to go into Amazon because I'm like, I just need to work. I need a job and I need benefits. So we just gonna get in here and go to work. So I ended up working at Amazon. Fun fact, I am still at Amazon, but I'm working in a completely different role. I am in HR at Amazon. So I've worked my way through the company within the last 3-ish years, maybe a little bit more than 3 years. And so that's where I'm at partially right now, career wise. And I have a lot of goals with that, even within the HR sector. I definitely want to keep going. I want to learn more. I want to grow in the field. While I was working at Amazon, I actually went with my dad to a networking event. My dad is a licensed home inspector in the state of Illinois, and he invited me to come with him to a networking event that had all these real estate professionals and real estate people. You've had lenders, title people, title agents, I'm sorry, um, contractors, inspectors, I think I already mentioned that, agents. You know what? I did want to get into real estate. That sounded like a really good idea. And at first, I thought I was going to try to go into home inspections like him. Mm-mm. My dad quickly told me, he said, "You don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. You don't like bugs." And guess what happens when you go to inspections? Sometimes you got to go through crawl spaces and there are bugs. So, no, you're not going to like that. So I said, "Okay, well, what if I become a real estate agent?" And he said, "Yeah, do that instead." Now, my mom used to be a real estate agent back in the day. I don't even know how many years it's been, but she used to be a real estate agent. So she started giving me some tips and ideas for what she used to do. And that was really helpful. So I was like, well, okay, cool. I'll become a real estate agent. And I could do that on the side while I work at Amazon. Anyway, we'll get into all that. So I started school to become a real estate agent. It took me, I want to say, maybe 8 months to finish the program because I did it self-paced and it was online. And then I had to go through my testing. So I got my license in June of 2022 and I became a real estate agent. So now I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Illinois. It has been a pleasure to work with my clients. I actually very much enjoy taking clients out to see the homes that they're trying to purchase for their families. It's really exciting to see people who light up when they walk into a space and they're like, yeah, this is the one I want. Or I could drive up to a property and I know automatically, like, okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one. And sure enough, it's the one. So I have been doing this for a little over 2 years, and I'm just so happy to keep growing and learning even more in the field. So I am what you considered a dual career agent because, as I told you before, I work in human resources and I also work as a real estate agent. So there is no part time for me. I am full time. When I'm not doing uh, my full time at Amazon, I am working on real estate. And so that is my focus when I have my off days. And that really works for me. So that is a little bit about me. That is a little bit about my journey. But on a different note, I just want to encourage the people who are out there who may be considering changing careers. Just know that that's okay. If you need to make a move because of financial reasons, do it. If you need to move because maybe it's just not the right fit for you, do it. If you feel like you're not getting the most out of it or it's not aligning with your values or your goals, it's okay to make a pivot and you'll land where you're supposed to land. But yeah, I would love to connect with you all. So if you want to leave a comment down below or follow me on any of my handles, I'm on TikTok and Instagram as well. I'll put that in the description box just so you all can keep up with me and what's going on. I'd love to connect with you and let's start building a community together. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.